Next up.
We got a 5 spot from Siggy.
Oh, there we go. 5 from Siggy. And this is specifically Brazil money. So we appreciate you very much. Very much. You can't.
It means no worries for the...
Next up. I know why you're doing it. Next up, at UFC Vegas 87, we have Vinicius Oliveira taking on Bernardo Sopaj. Now, Tapology has it S-O-P-A-J. Everywhere else is S-O-P-A-I.
I think on his Instagram it's I. So
yeah, and Tapology is usually authority on this stuff, but they were far outdone by
it's like
every
a Swedish thing or something. I don't know.
Yeah, every other platform's got the J. And this is
Dutch.
a brand new matchup. I believe this was announced today. So this is a brand new matchup. We are fortunate enough. Bernardo the Lion King Sopaj. And we do have odds for this fight, which is very, very helpful. And you can see those odds tightened very quickly. We'll talk about why that may be in a second. But we got Vinicius Oliveira. He was already on this card. He had a very easy matchup. He was in a steamroll, that dude. Now it's a very different matchup. But Vinicius Oliveira is 19-3 overall. He is 4-1 in his last 5. And he's coming off a knockout win on the Contender Series this past season. He's taken on Bernardo Sopaj. This guy is 11-2 overall, 4-1 in his last 5. He's riding a 3-fight win streak into his short notice UFC debut. Vinicius Oliveira is a fun guy. Charges forward. He throws everything looking for a finish. He is sloppy, but he is dangerous. He's not just chaos on the feet. He can be chaos on the ground as well. He goes all in on ground and pound, just gets you to the ground and just hammer fists trying to get those finishes. He is winning fights with aggression and power. He's looking to take all that aggression, take all that power, take that Contender Series knockout, and find himself in a real UFC win. Taking on Bernardo Sopaj. This guy stepped up today. It was announced today. He probably got the offer last night, and it went through today. It is Tuesday. This guy is in a fist fight in 4 days in the UFC. But he's a fast-paced guy, high-energy striker. He's got power for his size and incredible speed. He will constantly move forward, and he's just going to stay light on his feet and put things out there. When he sees openings, he exploits them. He just explodes in the combinations. He has solid takedown defense as well with great hips, but he doesn't look to shoot offensive takedowns very often. He's a very small guy for this weight class, but that may benefit him here on short notice. He's not going to have to cut a lot of weight. He's so small that I went through his Tapology. I'm like, is he a 125-pounder that's stepping up on short notice? But no, he's 35-pounder.
He's fought a few times at 125.
But like it's been a while. Yeah,
but he's also only 23, and he started his pro career at 16, so 125 was a little bit easier to make at 17 years old.
Yeah. But he is a bit undersized, and I guess we'll see how bad it is on the scale. But anyway, fast, high energy, good power, all of those things for his size. This should be a fireworks fight. Both of these guys are high energy. Both of them are looking for finishes. I think Bernardo is actually going to be the better, more technical striker, but Oliveira is definitely going to be the more dangerous guy. I actually do think Oliveira wins this fight just with wild forward pressure, big bombs, being the bigger person in the cage. But if he doesn't get a very durable Bernardo out of there early, he could be in some trouble. And Bernardo has the cardio. He has the durability. He can push a hard pace. I'm still going to lean Oliveira. He is going to be my pick here. And short notice has a lot to do with that. But I do think Bernardo's a pretty good dog in this spot. I'm not touching it, though. What do you think, Cheeky Boy?
Nice fucking graphic there.
Oh, shit. Oh, man, I didn't update it. Go ahead. I will stay back here. Damn it, I made it and everything. Son of a bitch.
I was going to sing and dance the Lion King too, but that just literally just took all the spirit out of me.
You can do it right here. Go ahead.
I'm going to be a mighty king, so enemies beware. See, he just took all the joy out of my life. But his nickname is the Lion King, so I've been having fun with that because that's one of the greatest nicknames I've ever heard. People, you're going to hear all week too when people start talking about Bernardo. They're going to talk about the gym he's at. He trains with Chimaev. He's boys with Chimaev, and you're going to hear a lot this week. Exactly. You're going to hear a lot this week like, he trains with Chimaev, so that's why he's going to win. Let me preface this by saying I don't give a fuck that he trains with Chimaev, right? Chimaev is a 200-pound man. It's not like they're grappling and wrestling together. They happen to be at the same gym. It seems like it's a pretty good gym, but there's a lot of good gyms. So that whole thing has nothing to do with my breakdown. My breakdown is I think Bernardo is the better fighter. I think he is straight up the better fighter. And if this wasn't a short notice fight, by the way, Bernardo was already scheduled to fight next weekend to defend his title in a title fight. So I believe he's going to be more than ready for this fight. This isn't like coming off the couch and I've been training, but I'm not. He was in camp a week away from defending his title. He's going to be ready for this matchup. But I think he is the better fighter. I had money on Vinicius versus last opponent, the Frenchie, because the Frenchie was a guy that was low volume, can get hit, has his chin up. It just seemed like a perfect matchup for Vinicius. I was very confident in Vinicius in that matchup. But as I was breaking down Vinicius, because I hadn't watched the French guy yet, obviously he's fought before, but I hadn't watched him yet. As I was breaking down Vinicius, I was thinking, what would beat him, right? I know what he can do. He's got power. He's going to have the power advantage, and maybe he knocks out Bernardo. But I kept thinking as I'm watching him, what type of fighter can beat him? What beats him is somebody that is durable, has good footwork, is a good counter striker, but is a very, very technical person, right? That will push up some pressure, but knows how to stay safe with the footwork. And when this fight got announced and I started watching Bernardo, I said, holy fuck, this is the guy in my head that I thought could beat a guy like Vinicius. Vinicius is going to have the power advantage over everyone. And if he comes through and snipes Bernardo, you know, that can happen. That is a possibility. But Bernardo is the better fighter. He is the better overall fighter. He's the better striker. He's got good counter power in his own right. He's not really that short notice. And I think that if he wasn't like short notice, he would be the favorite because he's the better fighter in this matchup. So I got the plus 185 odds. You can't get that anymore. Premium members, I've already been thanking me for that value, the closing line value that we've got on that. This could tighten up even more. If you're going to play this, I think you should play Bernardo money line and maybe take like a first round KO for Vinicius to hedge it and then just run the money that way. But I'm very high on Bernardo.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely the better fighter, but not the more dangerous fighter. And he is small. I think the size and the short notice are going to be the difference.
I mean, he looks like he's fucking filling out. 23 years old. That dude's...
Yeah, he's like 5'5" or something. Like, he's small.
He's like 5'6". Vinicius is like 5'9", but it's not like he's not fought taller people before. When you're small, you always fight some taller people.
Well, and Henry just dropped Merab. So, yeah, listen, I'm with you. If this was not short notice, I may have had a different pick, but I'm just going to go with the danger side, and I do think short notice is a bit of a factor here. Just everything to get to Vegas, to like he wasn't planning on being in America. He's got to fly across the world and then deal with all that and had to get coaches last minute. That's a lot of shit to do all at once.
You take lots of shits. He's on that. There he is with Garam. Garam's in that camp.
That bum was just knocked out.
He's the one that's over my name.
Who's all the way on the... Yeah. Who's doing the right? I don't know. Anyway. I'm with you. Very good dog. Wow, great. I do hate that Chimaev.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, this guy trained with Chimaev.
When Chimaev was like at one gym every weekend, they're like, oh, he trained with Chimaev. Oh, he had like one sparring session with Chimaev. Congratulations.
Yeah, so did Darren Till. How'd that go? You know what I mean? Yeah, he got fucking smoked.
D Till catching strays.
Do I pin this super chat that we just got, this $10 super chat? I don't know. On the fence. Anyway, Jacob and I are split on this fight.
Yeah, you fucking do. That's a great fucking name.
Jacob and I are split on this fight, but I don't think we're that far apart, if that makes sense. I'm very slightly on the Oliveira side, and he is on the Bernardo side. So I don't think we're... Look how much bigger Garbrandt is than him. I mean, dude, he's small.
He's a thick guy. He's not tall, but he's still strong. He's thick. He's a confident dude too, man. I like Bernardo. He's a confident dude.
Well, Jacob's on the Bernardo side. We don't have DraftKings pricing just yet, and I am curious to see what that pricing will look like because dude opened at plus 185, already down to plus 119. I did these graphics earlier today. I don't know what the odds are this minute.
I think it went to 125, but I think it's holding steady there. I'll check it.
I don't think he'll flip to a favorite because Vinicius is dangerous, was already on this card. Like he'll never full flip to a favorite. He will stay a dog.
And I tell you, when I placed that 185, I said in the premium, I was like, I don't know what these odds are going to do. I had no idea. Maybe they got wider, but I was confident or comfortable enough at the 185. I was like, I don't even care if this goes to plus 250. I'll bet him again. You know, I feel good about it. And sure enough, it's at 123 right now.
And it was like when I bet there's the opposite side, it was a favorite, Rogerio de Lima. I got him at like minus 290, being like, yeah. And then he went all the way down to like, it corrected itself. The world righted itself, and then he looked like he should have been.
Water's always wet. You know what else is always wet?
Who? Or what?
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
An
you
umbrella
wouldn't
and
know.
rain.
Yeah. Anyway, we are both...
Jesus.
we both understand how dangerous Oliveira is. Jacob
Just
cares
play
a little bit less about that
Bernardo
than I
money
do.
line and take a Vinicius KO hedge. I think that's the way to play it.
Well,
I mean, Vinicius by
depends
KO's
how
me plus money too.
Yeah, it depends how plus both those bets are.
If
But
you
I
have two plus
listen,
monies, that's basically an arbitrage.
it literally is.
I don't see Vinicius winning a fucking decision.
I don't either. That's why I said he's going to finish this early or he's going to be in some trouble after whether this. Bernardo is a durable guy. He is fast. He's got all the things, but I'm leaning inside of the card. Jacob's on the other side. If you do want to check out the bets, Jacob has a plus 185 bet on Bernardo. The ticket was in the Discord. He told everybody, jump on this. And that's the benefit to premium membership. You get these things nice and early. You get all sorts of stuff we don't talk about. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top. It is only $10 a month. You're going to get 4 full fights with that money. We got a couple of super chats. We have $1.99 from Trenton Popowski. Trenton Popowski. He said, I can attest to Dr. Y's comment. Dr. Y talked about Jacob telling everybody to go all in on Roy Val during his 1,000-person live stream.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
We want dick pics, $9.99. And this is also for Jacob's trip to Brazil.
That's $15.
And then
We're almost
and
there.
then-
That's a month's rent.
$2 from VHS Quality. We getting a dub this week or nah? Well, hopefully yes. So
Oh, yeah. Oh, look.
Hopefully,
there's
yes.
Angelo.
before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.